Disco Elysium. This is a game that I've never played before, and I've seen very brief snippets of gameplay. I don't know too much about it. I kind of feel like it's gonna be like very narrative driven, and from what I've heard, that there's a lot of like choices you can make that kind of affects the story. And I kind of thought the isometric style or isometric camera view combined with the art style of the game looked pretty cool. So that's kind of what inspired me to try it out, I guess. And plus, now it's on PlayStation Plus, so I didn't have to buy it. I just had my subscription, and we're good to go. But anyway, let's go ahead and get into it. Alright, what is all this? Select an archetype. A thinker, extremely intelligent, very bad with people, knows interesting facts, and comes up with original ideas. Now their stats are kind of very low in the 1 and 4. Let's see, sensitive, very psychological, magnetic personality, but unstable, might begin to lose his mind. And physical, extremely physical, interacts with the world through his body, gets things done, but dumb as a rock. I feel like none of these archetypes are particularly like just balanced overall. They're all very cut and dry with their strengths and weaknesses. I feel like I will go with the one that is good with. I'm thinking maybe I should go with the one that's good with people, but then again, so it's driving me with a hard choice from the very start, or we can create our own. Which, let me see how that works, because I might do that. Let's see. Let's see how many. All right. So we kind of. Your senses, how agile you are. So we can take one from that. One from that. Or we can have it 3 right across the board. Maybe we should do that. I think we might. I think I may go this way just to kind of play it safe in a way for now. So drama, conceptualization, reconstruct crime scenes, call upon your knowledge. I think logic will be a good one to go with there. And then we can kind of go with, we can either go with empathy here, which is kind of like, obviously like it says, understanding people, or we can go with the puppet master, which people will think I understand them, but in reality I'm just kind of like playing puppet master. I think I might go for that one just to add a little, wait. So I get 1 signature. Okay. Yeah, I think I'll go with that. Let me see here. And I wonder how is the game volume in relation to.
There is nothing. Only warm
Ancient
primordial
reptilian brain.
blackness. You're conscious from hence in it. No larger than a single grain of malt. You don't have to do anything anymore.
Okay.
Ever. Never, ever. An inordinate amount of time passes. It is utterly void of struggle. No ex-wives are contained within it.
What was that about
An
the ex?
awareness creeps up on you. A mass lies hidden in your dead angle, soaking in some lurid acidic sauce. It's bloated and shameful. A ball of meat surrounding you. Ex-love. Ex-tenderness. It is foolish of you to resurface to the loss. Not after all the damage you've suffered to get here. Some of it irreversible. Stay. Sail with me through the abyss of pelagic zone. Do you really?
I do, let me
You wouldn't like it if I told you what was back there. Why'd you think you had to bludgeon yourself into oblivion? Or did you not sense yourself marinating? Poured so much on yourself. Got a bit carried away, did we, Chef? Poured so much on yourself.
Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and end up turning down the game volume a little. Yeah, I'll do that after we get into it.
Fear and apprehension. You should ask what's out there first.
Let's ask some more
There's this
questions
giant
first.
ball there. An evil ape. And the evil apes are juking it out on the ball. You're one of them. It's basically all just evil apes juking it out on a giant ball.
Pretty much. How big is the ball, or how small are the apes?
Infinitesimally small. You can't even make out it's a ball when you're joking it out. It's that large. Vying for resources is just a stupid expression you picked up somewhere. The part of the presentation you want to take home with you is this. You have to beat the other evil apes in the face, or you lose.
Normally I would say that's pretty sad, but I want to get into the game, so let's
Somewhere in the soul,
push the wrong
bloated
one
man
anyway.
meet around you. A sensation.
Bloated man meat around me? Ugh, what's going on there?
Like a fly to the ointment, your conscience sticks to it. The limbed and headed machine of pain and undignified suffering is firing up again. It wants to walk the desert, hurting, longing, dancing to disco music.
Mother, help me!
Stench of liquor rises from your mouth, and with it, an ungodly headache. A
Who am I?
fiery streak penetrates your skull.
What kind of freaky shit is going on here? Oh, here we go. Oh, that looks awesome. Looks like a painting. Alright, let's go ahead and see if we can, first of all, turn down the game volume just a little bit. Maybe about here. 3 clicks on everything there. And let's go ahead and hit that so we don't get copywritten by motherfucking YouTube. They like to do that. Okay, I think we're good. My God, I've really let myself go. How did it come to this? How do we examine things? Let me see. Let me check the controls real quick. Reset camera zoom. Targeting interactables. Left hand item. Alright, okay. Gotta hop into that bath, my dude. I keep pressing the square button by accident and bringing up that menu. Wine, beer, and sweet liqueurs. I want to turn off that tap right there. My head is killing me.
This fan has 2 chain pull switches. One ends in a tiny fan, the other in a light bulb. A truly horrific necktie has somehow a terrible mistake. Turn the lights off immediately. You can practically feel the photons burning a hole. The lights are off. The blades come squeaking to a halt. It should be easier to reach the tie. You swoop up and catch the tie. Snap.
Gotcha.
What you have in your hand is a truly hideous necktie with 4 or 5 different patterns. The switch must be broken because nothing happens.
Oh man. Get some pants. What is this, a jacket? Let me get my jacket too. Alright, looking good, my man. Take some drink. Oh, it's empty. Oh man.
You hear a jingle. Keys are clinking in the pocket of your flare-cut pants. It says whirling in rags on the aluminium keyring. There is a single key on the ring.
Gotcha. Rolling empty. Oh man. Oh, so that's the tape line all over the place? Damn. Who did that? Shoes. Give me that. Oh, just my left shoe. Where's my right shoe? Maybe I should put on my other shoe before I leave. If I can find it. This is like a really dystopian version of The Sims. It reminds me of like when you can push the little crosshair to make them walk where you want them to walk. Is that outside? Or is that another room? Yeah, that's outside. Okay. No, I want to get my shoe first. Where's my shoe? Don't want the man running around with one shoe on, do we? Is that my other shoe? Nah, that's a wine bottle. Let's check if it's in here. I don't think it is. Can we rotate the camera or just zoom in and out?
The fan stands still.
Nah, leave that alone. Alright, let's go. We'll maybe find our other shoes somewhere. There's something on the table. What is it? Take that. Is that some juice right there? Give me the juice. Alright, we got bad road conditions.
Hello, officer.
Oh, officer. I'm a cop, huh?
The young woman raises a cigarette to her lips.
Miss Orangey Disco Dancer.
Her eyes are brown and her face is speckled with birthmarks. She can't be more than 28.
If I ask her if I'm a cop, though, is she gonna find that weird? She's gonna instantly kind of pick up that I have no memory?
No.
Yeah, see, she's confused.
Because you're a police officer, sir.
Alright.
Okay, cool. I won't. First, I have to ask, are you okay, sir? You look like you're about to throw up. Can I bring you something?
She's right. Something wants to come out through your mouth, right in front of her, right here. It makes you
I
put
feel
your
like
hand
I don't
on
know
your
who
stomach
this character
and
is or how
swallow.
she plays into the story, really, so do I really want to make her suspicious that I don't know what's going on? I'll push it a little
Sir,
bit.
you've been here for 3 days. On official police business, no less. Couldn't
Fuck it, I'll
say.
go for it.
In truth, so far, mostly drinking.
It's suggesting that I come on to her. I mean, okay, whatever.
Try the expression. Come on, why are you still doing this?
Alcohol raises testosterone levels, especially in men. The levels remain elevated after inebriation ends and the pain begins. You seek comfort. It's only natural.
She puts out her
Oh
cigarette.
shit, is she agreeing with me? Where are you going?
Something stirs in you as she's about to go. Call it an instinct, a need. The need to ask questions. It's like you said the words 1,000,000 times before. She looks back at you, a light glinting off her eyes.
Yes? There was the usual ruckus. Loud disco music. I couldn't say. It's impossible to hear people speaking from over here.
Room number 3. Okay.
Yeah?
Those words tell me something else. Feel like something you said innumerable times before. Your mouth is the very shape of them.
You're in a hostel, sir. We are in Revachol.
Revachol is the disgraced former capital of the world, divided into zones of control under foreign occupation. Half a century after a failed world revolution, she is central to our moment in time.
Should that mean something to me? How about you tell me something else instead?
Yeah? It's 51. The current century? Centuries don't have numbers, they have names. Civilization has existed for 8,000 years, sir. You're right. There is nothing funny about civilization. Glad to have been of assistance.
No problem. Alright, so room 3. Is that room 3 right there? March. Ah, the year of my birthday. I mean, the month of my birthday. Smoke that shit, homie. Alright, so I can't knock that door. It's telling me I'm missing something over here, or at least that's what it seems to be indicating. I don't really want to go out here yet, though. I want to check out room 3 and stuff like that. Wait, what do we have here? Ah, my other shoe. What was I doing out here? Okay. So now let's see if we go this way. Yeah, it's still showing that. So, where is room 3? Satirical newspaper.
The door is closed. There is no answer. You hear the shower being turned on. Somewhere inside, a tremendous loneliness comes over you. Everybody in the world is doing something without you. The door is indifferent to your loneliness. This door can only be opened with a key or from the inside.
Okay.
Still no answer. Still nothing. Still nothing. Still nothing.
Alright, so we'll go downstairs for now and see if there's... Can we go downstairs here? Why does he seem to be blocked off? Alright. Nah, man, I want to go downstairs. Ah, there. Alright, I'm still kind of getting used to those controls. Some more people to talk to in here. Maybe we can find the key or some more clues just about what the hell's going on in here. Yeah, this is a beautiful looking game, man. I love this art style. What's that, a stage light? Ah, the lyrics, okay. No problem. Let's see what this guy's deal is.
In his late 20s
Norman
stands
Bates over here.
behind the counter, inspecting a stuffed seabird. As you approach, he gives you a sideways glance, then looks down again.
Why are you giving me the stink eye, bro?
That was disdain in his eyes. Even now he's purposely ignoring you.
Oh no, you're a hero. A real hero cop.
Could the massive property damage upstairs have anything to do with this?
Am I? Or did you ride in, take the body down, solve the murder, and not trash my hostel room? You're right, you didn't, and it's only taken you 3 days not to. No, I haven't seen you around. I'm not always here.
A competent work of taxidermy. The white and brown seabird lies among piles of coasters and drying mugs. One of its wings broken. The man is trying to mend it. Looks like the bird was ripped off the shield that was used to mount it, most likely on a wall.
I wonder if that was me.
Something about it makes you feel bitter.
Look, your buddy is over there. Why don't you go and talk to him, okay?
He pretends not to hear you, concentrating.
Rude. What's that? Coffee? No. I don't know what that said. Is that him? Is that a bomber jacket? Yeah, I guess that's him.
A bespectacled man in an orange bomber jacket is tapping his foot on the floor. Looks like he's waiting for someone. As you approach, he narrows his eyes and extends his hand in greeting. If an assault were launched on this building right now, if the windows came crashing down and the whole world descended upon you, This man would hurl himself in death's way to save you. You are sure of this, but why?
I wonder why he knows that.
Hello, I'm Kim Kitsuragi, Lieutenant, Precinct 57. You must be from the 41st.
You realize he's waiting for your name. This is your chance to come up with a really good name for yourself. Get creative. Conceptualize.
Alright, I'm kind of still sort of figuring out this whole dice roll thing. But so far, I think I've done okay on those, so I'll chance it.
Raphael Ambrosius Gusto. No, it's not. Raphael Ambrosius Gusto is one classy name for one classy cop.
Yes, well. It looks like we had a little scheduling error on Sunday. Saturday too, actually. Have you had time to talk to the manager here? If you don't mind, we should talk to him again. Ask him for a rundown of the area. Now that I'm here as well. I understand the scene is out back, right?
The scene? Oh no. What happened?
It also wouldn't hurt to assure him the police are finally here. In full force, I mean. Have you mapped out the initial interviews? Okay, we'll have time for that after we take a look at the coroner's case. Have you removed the dead body from the tree? Does that mean the body is no longer in the tree? Completely. Does that mean you took the body down from the tree? So, the body is still in the tree.
This is the first time you detect a weariness in the lieutenant's voice. It is obvious he would have preferred for the body to no longer be in the tree.
Where it has been hanging for 7 days straight.
Oh,
We
my
should
goodness.
go there as soon as we are done talking to the owner.
Alright, I'm not going to weird him out
After you,
anymore. Let's
officer.
get going.
If you're about to embark on an investigation, shouldn't you have a badge?
You mean you don't have a badge? Losing your identification card is a serious matter. My vehicle has a shortwave. You can use it to report your badge missing. I advise you to try to locate it as quickly as possible. But getting the body down should still take precedence.
Lieutenant Kitsuragi is now in your party. You can talk to him whenever by interacting with him.
Okay. Who's this fine lady over here?
Hello, sweetie.
Hey.
Wait, who's Sweetie?
You're a handsome man, officer, with your mustache and your chiseled jaw and that silly dimple on your chin. But dear,
Yes.
you're not for
Are
me.
you coming on to me?
I'm too old and too married, besides. You must forgive me. I'm getting so scatterbrained. I completely forgot to introduce myself. I'm Lena. My husband Morel and I are staying with our friend Gary just down the street, but I come here for tea when they're away.
This Lena is wacky enough for the motley crew. Hire her on the spot.
Whatever do you mean?
I'm gonna try to hire her.
Sequence killers? Oh my. But I think you already have a partner, sweetie.
A partner who needs you to help him get a
But we
corpse
could have
down
been
from the
Wheels
tree.
and the Leg Man.
I can assure you with absolute certainty, there are no sequence killings taking place in Martinez.
Now, gentlemen, no need to squabble. I wouldn't be of much use to you anyway, sweetie. Thank you, but Martinez isn't the most wheelchair-accessible place, you see. I'd slow you down.
All right.
Perhaps another time.
I tried a few times.
Of course, dear. Good luck with your case.
Peace out. Alright, so let's get going out back. Try to get this body down. Is this where we're going? Ah, that's the kitchen. Okay. Oh, maybe it's where he was standing. Let's have a look around first, actually, and see if there's anything kind of useful we can take. Move out the way, man. What are you doing? I can't go down there. Who's this guy?
On the counter, rolled out of his open hand, you see a blister pack of headache medicine.
No idea. Looks like he works for Wild Pines, the logistics company who owns and operates the harbor. Possibly because there's a strike going on in the harbor. There's not much to do aside from drinking and sleeping.
The man does not mind. You probably need them more than he does.
You've just picked up some magnesium. This item is stored in the bottom left corner of the screen above your character portrait. Use magnesium to heal your morale if you have morale damage.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and leave him alone. I have a small chance of winning that. Again, I don't really know what that means yet in terms of game progression or what it's gonna do to me if I lose stuff. But I'm not gonna try not to lose too much for now until I have a better understanding of what's happening with that. You could pick them if you had a bag. Half-naked dame. A book about pate. Alright.
Hello, sir. Step right in. The store is open. Are you interested in a new and exciting book? Okay, sir. I'll try to answer any questions you have. I hope they're about books. My name is Annette, sir. My mum, her name is Plaisance. She owns the store.
Plaisance.
She's inside minding the register or organising the stock. Feel free to step in and browse our wares.
Alright, I might go and ask the mom some questions before we go ahead and get that body down, just in case she's seen anything or knows anything.
Welcome to Crime, Romance, and Biographies of Famous People. My name is Plaisance. Be
How you doing?
And please take responsibility for the energy you bring into this space. I am the proudest owner of our little shop of culture. Then why are you talking to me? Everything is on the shelves to browse. Don't you feel compelled to buy anything?
She smiles and nods, seemingly relieved.
Annette, yes, my daughter. I hope she wasn't slacking off again with her nose in science fiction. Tell me, was she at her post, doing her job like a proper girl? And what else can I do for you? Then why are you talking to me?
She smiles and nods, seemingly relieved.
Why is she relieved that I don't want to talk to her anymore? That seems kind of suspicious. Alright, what if I try to buy a book? What's gonna happen? Maybe she'll open up more to me.
This bookstore is not strictly about crime, romance, and biographies of famous people. There's also a wide range of paranatural literature. Amidst the various books, you find one written by someone named Matthias W. Dundas. It's about wholeness, unity, balance. The point of the book, and many others on this shelf, is to give people medicinal advice in situations where they don't have access to paid health service. Various paranatural books still litter the shelf.
Sir, please, no browsing in that shelf. That wisdom is not for free.
This lady's acting strange, and she doesn't want me to look in this particular shelf either. How would I know if maybe there's a book in there?
Like opening a police store next door and stealing my customers? Oh no!
Weird. This lady's weird. I think she knows more than she's letting on. All right.
You see a set of tattered curtains blocking the way to another room. A strange cage-like trinket dangles from the curtains.
Excuse me, officer. The back room is strictly for employees only.
Just as you're about to pull apart the curtains, the petrified voice of the shop owner cries out once more.
Sir, don't touch that. I told you it's off limits for the customers. Parapsychologically speaking, we're done if you decide to open them. I won't be held responsible for the consequences.
She looks away, mumbling. Why is everyone always messing with the curtains? Why can't they just buy books like normal people?
Why? It's not like anyone was killed there.
She stops abruptly as her hand flies over her mouth, baffled by her own bluntness. See, she definitely knows something.
I'm sorry. I don't mean to be so impolite. Just please don't go there. I can't allow that.
I'm going.
The curtains do seem frail suddenly. Not...
No! Please just talk to me, officer. Come here and let's talk this through before you decide to do anything extreme.
Okay, yeah, you're going to give me more
mysterious
information
about
now.
the curtains. Be careful. You see a tattered set of curtains and a polyhedron-shaped cage-like. You see a dimly lit room full of dusty furniture and trash. A doorway stands in the back, covered.
I warned you. You're unleashing forces beyond your understanding.
Maybe she's for real, but she made it too suspicious. Alright, I feel like there's something gnarly behind
A
the
heavy
door.
door with a missing handle stands before you, covered in dozens, if not hundreds, of little oddly shaped trinkets and charms. Only an echo. No one is there.
Ooh. Damn it.
Ow. Shoot. Whose moronic idea was it to just run through the door? Don't you know that things like that hurt?
Are you alright? These looked pretty intense and painful, I must admit.
What is going on there? Are you really trying to break down the back door? I warn you, don't tempt the spirits, officer. Don't tempt the spirits, or you'll damage the holy wards on the door.
It barely looks like you've done any damage to the door, however. It's still locked and closed, covered in dozens of little charms and trinkets.
Alright, I'm gonna leave that for now. I just don't wanna damage my health anymore. Because I don't wanna waste that health pack that I have, I guess, until I get more. So we'll leave that for now. Let's try to go around back and get that body out of here, I guess. Or at least investigate the body. So he said it's hanging from a tree or something, correct? A light above descending. Leave this kid alone for now. Oh my goodness. The guy's right here, and there's just a kid playing ball. Yeah, Kuno, fuck him up.
The corpse looks at you with bulging white eyes. The face around them does not look human. It's swollen and ready to burst. His lips are fish-like, and his tongue like a ball gag in his mouth.
Oh my goodness.
You seem to be holding your breath. A cargo belt twists his neck at an unnatural angle. The body below appears stiff. It's letting out an ungodly rot. The smell seeps in, even through your clenched nostrils.
Active decay. It's okay to throw up, officer. No one is judging.
He's about to blow! Cock's gonna blow, Kuno!
I'm seeing some footprints here.
There are several footprints in the mud, left by work boots. Anywhere from 6 to 12 pairs have walked here. Heavy workers' boots with reinforced toes and hobnails all over the yard.
Maybe that guy that was sleeping inside knows something.
Noted.
Heavy workers' boots with reinforced... Isn't this something an industrial worker would wear? Maybe more than 12. No. 8 pairs of boots have shuffled back and forth in them. 1. Standard work boot. Steel reinforced toes, number 46. 2. Standard work boot. Steel reinforced toes, number 44. 3. Hobnailed work boot. Steel reinforced toes, number 43. 4. Standard work boot, number 45 or 46. You don't know. It's a miracle you can tell the prints apart as it is. The cold must have preserved. 5. Another standard.
And it is a miracle because he can't even remember his name or that he was a cop. But he remembers all of the details about
6.
boots.
An aberration, light as air, even pace, same make of boot, but number 41. Impossible to tell. Could also have been an adolescent. The gait is undeveloped. 7. The glowing outline of a standard work boot, number 46. But the imprints are twice as deep as the others. The weight exceeds 200 kilograms.
It was a heavier person.
8. And yet another standard work boot, number 44. There's an aberration in the pattern of the sole, however. The right sole is smoother, more worn.
Interesting.
I was pretty off then. I counted 20. I never got the hang of it. Hyperopia. Do you see anything out of the ordinary? Interesting. Let's name it the odd soul. Someone operating a workbench with a pedal, like a joiner at the harbor. Or maybe a drummer? No, it's not. Forget I said it. We are not looking for a drummer. Perhaps it could be a driver. A driver would wear out the right shoe before the left. The accelerator is on the right. We should keep our eyes open around the traffic jam. See whether anyone strikes out as a potential suspect. Seems prudent, no? 200? Could it be the combined weight of 2 people, one carrying the other who's tied up? Let's say a heavily built worker carrying a similarly built, soon-to-be-dead man.
Yeah, true.
He might be right. 200 kilograms of living weight is unlikely.
Possibly, yes. A woman or a kid? Understood. Anything else? A week, maybe? 7 days would fit the time frame provided to us by the caller, who reported the hanging.
It is not impossible.
I pulled last week's forecast for coastal Havashot. 7 days below freezing. The day before, the day of his hanging, was the last warm day.
Correct again. Sub-zero temperatures would preserve the tracks in a good state.
What do I think? A mob of people brought something heavy to the tree. One of them was carrying the victim. They shuffled around, especially under the tree. Then, after hoisting him up, they stood in a semicircle facing his direction. At first glance, this appears to be a lynching.
Indeed. They all stood in a row here and looked at the tree.
All right. So are we going to get that body down, or? Trying to grow some herbs, huh? I wonder what kind of herbs.
There he still is, looking right through you with his white eyes. The body below is entirely dedicated to that corpse smell. Emitting it is all it does now.
So do I have to throw up to continue with that, or?
Kuno, the pig's getting pretty close to me. Come to snuff my shit out, I think. Looks like it's time for me to go, Kuno. Pig's come to take me in. I'm going away for a long, long time, Kuno. Going away for life.
What's going on there? Fuck are you trying to pull, pig?
What's this kid shit? Fucking mind games. I'd rather die than squeal.
Get the fuck out of here, face. You got done. Talk to me.
All right. What do you know? You are looking very suspicious.
This trash container is locked. The sliding lid has a padlock that says, "Whirling in rags." There's something in there, not necessarily connected to the case, but still. The body is downwind from here. Maybe you prefer the smell of garbage to the smell of death.
Trash, food waste from the cafeteria. They lock these containers to keep the derelicts from flocking in. Could be evidence too.
The body is downwind from here. The lieutenant leans in.
We could try using a pry bar. There's one in my motor carriage, or... We might want to ask for a key from the manager of the Whirling in Rags. He probably has one. And he also has information.
Whirling in rags.
Kuno,
all right,
you
let's
got
talk to this kid.
If there ever was such a thing as an ugly kid, then this is it. He's almost exquisite in his ugliness, like a gremlin.
Oh yeah, nappa gumpy, Kuno.
Can't talk, pig. Shit's coming up strong. Throwing rocks.
Shit coming up strong. That sounds good. Joyous. You should hang out with this kid and see what that juicy shit is all about. I mean drugs. The kid's on drugs.
Yeah, Kuno, ride the lightning, Kuno.
Kuno's riding it, see?
The rake, Kuno. You should throw the rake at him, Kuno.
The fuck? Does Kuno know what a rake is? Kuno's not a gardener. Fuck no. Kuno doesn't buy that shit. Fucking entrapment shit. Alright, entertain the Kuno. Show me what you got. What you got there? What you... Shitload, pig. What's your question?
Don't tell the pig shit, Kuno.
If I were to want to waste my time, which I do not, I would ask them who he is, how he got there, and the usual.
Just a couple of pigs sniffing around in the dirt. That seems pretty fucking suspicious to Kuno.
Yeah, you tell the faggoty, Kuno.
Kuno's fucking. Kuno uses the fucking for target practice. Probably climbed. Kuno was busy down the road when that shit went down. You heard Kuno? Kuno wasn't even in Martinez. Kuno wasn't in Revachol. Kuno wasn't regional. I don't know. Some fucking... Mesk or I don't know, some other place. Night City. Kuno was in
Night
fucking
City?
Night City.
He was out there hanging out in Cyberpunk 2077.
Kuno gives this info out on a need-to-know basis, and you don't need to know. Kuno didn't smoke the gimp, if that's what you meant. You're testing Kuno's patience here.
Why do you keep talking about yourself in the third person?
Kuno doesn't fucking care.
Little dickhead. Alright, so where do we go from here? Oh, he said he had... Actually, yeah, we should go. Let's go talk to the manager first. This is the guy that owns the trash can. Please use main entrance. Where's that? Oh, here. So we'll go ask for the key of the... We'll go ask for the key of the place, of the trash can, instead of breaking it down for now. Where is the manager?
Yes? What do you want to know? I'm afraid you and I are pawns in a pissing competition. You don't know? I assumed you were in on it. Better still than an imbecilic cop-off. It's just stupidity. We shouldn't waste any more time on it. If you want my take, ask me after we've inspected the victim. Was there anything else you wanted to know about the case? Good.
The man with the unimpressive beard notices you approaching. He drops the ledger he was holding and turns to the lieutenant.
Mr. Gart, right?
Yes.
I am Kim Kitsuragi from Precinct 57. This is an inter-district investigation, so joining me from Precinct 41...
Fantastic.
Right. Now, I know it took us a while to arrive at the scene. It also took you a while to call us and report the dead body. It was you who placed the call, yes?
No, I only just got here. It was probably Sylvie who called you. She usually works the bar here.
Sylvie.
I'm only temporarily
Alright, so who has the keys for the trash?
Do you have her number?
As a matter of fact, I do.
You said you just got here. From where? Are you a local?
What, of Martinez? No, I live in Jamrock. I only sometimes come here to keep an eye on the place. This is just one of the many, many cafeterias I manage.
But you still know your way around, yes? In case we need directions.
Yes, I know where some things are, but as I said, I don't live here. I just used to work here. And I'm not going to start working here again, if that's what you think.
I didn't imply that. Detective, I have everything. You?
Yes, yes. He means, do you have questions for me, like a police officer would? I don't know who killed him. I'm not the police. That's your job.
The lieutenant turns the page in the little notebook he's been scribbling in.
She went away because none of your business. Extra fine.
Let's go.
Not so fast. You owe me 130 real. Oh, you don't owe me shit. Well, officer, you're right. You don't owe me shit, you owe me money.
We do not need to assert ourselves here. We only need instructions from him. This is the proprietor, remember?
You know, I get this all the time. Some hobo comes in here or some backpacking arsehole off the boat. The next day, when they can't make their fees, they get aggressive. I just never thought I'd be in this shit with a cop. Please, just give me the money. Let's see. 3 nights at a tariff of 20 real comes to 60 real. Then there's the window you annihilated. The hole in the window was the first thing I saw when I came to work. So don't try to tell me you didn't. That will be 40 real in damages. Another thing you've annihilated is half the bar. You've run a tab of 30 real. Actually more, but we'll round it down to 30 for your hard work maintaining the stability and order of Revachol. That's 60 plus 40 plus 30 equals 130 real. And yes, real is still money. What are you, brain damaged? Money is what grown-up people use to pay for things. Things like this hostel room, or 8 bottles of potent blend, and 9 packs of...
There's a shuffle of nylon as Lieutenant Kitsuragi looks for something in the pockets of his orange box. That's cop 4. I haven't offered to pay because I don't have any money either.
I'm sorry, but he has to pay. I can't let him stay here any longer if he doesn't. If he doesn't have the money by tonight, then...
Officer, maybe you're better off working this from home for now. You live in Jamrock, right? It's not that far away. No, don't. There's no need. You really need to take this up with your station. I have a shortwave radio in my car. Call them, ask for assistance. We have to get this investigation started now.
Good luck.
I don't feel like paying for that, but I do want to get the key for that trash. Is this guy still down here sleeping? Yep. Alright. So, go out here for now again. But what are we going to do about? Well, I guess we made the choice of getting the thing out of his car and just like...
stands a motor carriage. The bodywork is covered in blue and white livery, bearing the number 57. Vapor emanates from the large engine on the back of the vehicle. It hasn't had time to cool off yet.
Okay.
This must be the infernal machine that tore you from oblivion.
Open the door. No, open the door.
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone, a pull-out toolbox, and the soft glow of the fuel preheater gauge. As you tap on the gauge, the indicator pin jerks as if startled. It's in the large orange sector, indicating the engine is warm. Next to the gauge is a red switch labeled heat.
There's no use pressing the heat button. It won't start without the ignition key.
Translation. We're not going anywhere right now. Alternative translation. Don't even think you can drive my MC. A metallic drawer slides out from under the seat and clicks into place. The tools inside are neatly organized.
Take what you need, officer. It's going to be a long case. I'm not protective of my tools, like some men are.
He's clearly a little protective of his tools. But what can you do? Work? The pry bar feels nice and cold in your hand. Heavier than you'd think. Useful for opening all sorts of doors and lids. It's robust. Lets you see things
and
you'd otherwise miss.
We'll take everything.
Long and sleek. Snap, snap. The pull-out toolbox slides back into its nest.
Alright, and should we use the radio too to try to
and the radio on its
call for that assistance because we need someone to
frequency
speak?
tableau lights up, and the green button labeled Prime Line glows like a feline eye. And then you hear something. The soft purr of electrical kittens. Radio waves cast far and wide over the metropolis. A woman's voice greets you through the static.
Who is it?
57. Hello, Lieutenant. How may I...
How you doing?
Hello, Alice. Please assist our colleague from the 41st precinct here. I'm putting him on.
This is Officer Alice Demetri, Precinct 57. How may I assist you? Of course. What is the number, officer?
Yes, hold on. Her number is 005 1944 298.
Received. Hold on, officer.
Give it a minute. She might be busy at the moment. Takes a bit to get to the phone.
Officer, I have Sylvie Malaika on the line for you. Yes, hello?
Thank you.
Oh, right. Hello, officer. What can I do for you?
There is no resentment in her tone. She wants you to ask her out. No question about it.
No, absolutely not. You mean, why did I leave the bar? Honestly, I'm not really comfortable discussing it with you, sir. Let's just say I left because I needed to get away from someone. You know whom?
You think you hear a sliver of accusation in her words. Don't be paranoid. She's obviously talking about someone else, not you.
I really don't want to talk about this. Let's just forget about this, okay? Maybe, I don't know. No? Not me. No, sorry. I don't. Not a lot of people have phones around here. Copper thieves take the wires. People don't have the money to have the cables put in again. They use the Union's phone, or the one on the coast.
Okay.
It was someone else. We'll find them sooner or later.
What? Of course it bothered me. But I thought the Union already knew about the corpse. No one calls the police. The Union would get angry. You know, what the Union says goes. People listen to them and they take care of their own, which is like everyone here. I didn't want to get in trouble with the others.
Push her.
So they're all like covering up for each other. Let me get this straight. All right, what
The
others?
other people who live around here. Local people. I didn't want trouble. You don't live here. You don't understand. Squealing is frowned upon here. Everything is dealt with, well, by the Union, internally.
Okay.
Please, I just didn't want any trouble. You do? Oh. What else can I do for you? Yeah, go on. I do hope so. Please, don't call me again. Bye.
You have obviously done something to upset her at the Whirling in Rags, when she was still working there.
I'm not mad, it's just... You were so drunk and so emotional all the time, and then the skua thing happened. Just stuffed bird, the great skua. You threw it against the wall while screaming, "Fuck that bird," and laughing like a maniac. I think you said it had been...
I knew it was me that damaged the
ever since
bird.
you got there.
Bitch bird got what it was
Okay,
coming to her.
Yes, obviously. You were the worst client I'd ever seen. And I had seen so many assholes in this place.
Oh, damn, I made her
I've
quit
had
her
sailors
job.
fighting, Union guys grabbing my ass, kids stealing booze. Once a guy was glued to the karaoke machine every night for 2 months. But you... well, you were worse than all of them. Honestly, you were getting borderline aggressive.
Damn.
Even about little things like not turning down the volume at 3 a.m. I even liked one of those songs you kept listening to on repeat. No more. I hate it now. We Go On by the O.O. I can't listen to it anymore. You've turned it into a parody. Then there was your room. Your project. An experiment to see how bad it can get in there.
Damn, what was going on with me?
I tried to send the cleaner, but you wouldn't let me. Threatened to make me understand. I had no idea what you meant, and I don't want to know. And then you screamed something incomprehensible about churches and the scent of apricots and aquariums. And then I had to deal with your toilet, the one you clogged with police documents, causing water damage downstairs in the kitchen. I won't even mention you waving your gun around, harassing customers, threatening to sing karaoke, threatening to kill yourself.
God damn, I was out of control.
The ones I had to rinse out of your toilet. Damn it, I don't remember what I did to your damn papers. I don't remember every little thing I do.
But you remembered everything else about the songs and all that, but not what you did with my papers.
Especially when there's a hurricane loose. It's your fault for losing them, not mine.
Something in you wants to immediately forget about this, as if there was a reason you threw them away.
No, you really weren't. You were simply the worst.
Girl, just loosen up a little. Don't you ever party? I think I'll apologize to her.
I knew I shouldn't have brought it up. Just try not to call me again, and let's pretend it never happened.
You hear a sigh of relief on the other end of the radio. Wordless, the call breaks. Then, the already familiar voice.
Anything else I can help you with, officer?
I wonder what happens if I connect with her again. I think I'll just leave it for now. Actually, now let me...
Just a second, officer.
Let me connect to the precinct.
10-2, 10-5. This is 41st. Come in. Over.
A scrawny old man sits in a dusty cubicle, smoking, with a large white rectangle sewn on his vest. In front of him is a box-shaped apparatus with an array of wires and antennas. The radio switchboard.
How do you know what situation he's currently in?
10-4, what's your status? Over. 10-18, 10-20, over. 10-18, 10-20, over. State your message, sir. Over. 10-9, repeat message. Over. 10-4, message received. This is a very serious situation. I need to 10-22 the captain. Over.
Is it him? What does he want?
Says he lost his badge and needs to report it.
He what? He lost his badge? Who lost his badge? Dick fucking Mullen. Who do you think? It's Officer Dick Mullen from the bestseller Dick Mullen and the Lost Identity.
Dick Mullen is not your name. It's the name of a fictional detective who would not lose his badge. Defend yourself. Immediately. They're laughing at
you. He says this has probably happened to other policemen before him and laughs sarcastically.
Oh, goddamn it. Is he fucking kidding? The whole station's gonna be dicked for this.
Satellite Officer Vikmar is wondering if you might be joking and adds that this tarnishes the reputation of the entire station. Over.
Mullen dicked us.
10-4, I hear you, officer. I'm just going to make a note here that you are in pursuit of your misplaced badge. Over.
Fuck me. Mac, come here. You've got to hear this. Dick Mullen lost his badge.
What's going on?
Who gives a shit?
Super Cop here lost his badge.
Who are all these assholes?
He lost his what now? His badge. He lost his goddamn fucking badge.
10-9, come again. I didn't get that. Over.
New heights even for Captain Sober. Ask him. Ask him if he's lost his gun too.
Sergeant Orson wants to know if you lost your gun too. Over.
Check your pockets. Check your... Holy fuck. You don't know where it is, do you? No. It's gone. It's not fucking on you.
10-9, come in, officer. Did you get my question? We were wondering about your gun. Over.
Lying over the phone, it's easy. Just say it like it's the truth. And then it becomes it.
He says he didn't.
Thank God for that. That would have been a nightmare. I don't even want to imagine the poor prick who has to relay that kind of news to the captain.
Either.
Losing his badge is bad enough. Tell him to find it, and fast. We can't have some gangbanger running around with it.
We're all glad to hear you've not lost your gun, officer. You need further assistance? 10-4, I hear you. I don't have the authority to grant your request, but...
What does he want now?
He's asking for money.
Is he fucking kidding?
I don't think he is.
Don't give that asshole anything. He's just gonna drink it all.
Right. That's a negative on the additional funds, sir. Over. He says he's in trouble. Doesn't have a place to sleep.
Well, I guess he'd better crack the case before sundown then.
Vigmar said... He says it's important to the case.
He isn't getting a red cent. You can tell him that.
God damn it.
Request denied, sir. Over. Anything else, sir? Over.
I think that's all.
Roger that. 10-10. Over and out.
The white suede feels luxurious under the touch, and the metal clutch handle so very familiar in your palm.
Alright, enough with the car for now. So, let's go get that trash can open, I guess. Back here.
This trash container is locked. The body is downwind from here. Maybe you prefer the smell of garbage to the smell of death. The lieutenant leans in to inspect the lock. No matter how strong you think you are, this is really not something you should be attempting to do with your bare hands.
I'm not. I'm using a tool. Nope. God damn it. Let me see. How do I use items? Or grab items? I definitely have the... See, I have the fucking... There we go. Alright, where is it? Tools, there we go. Equip this. Gotcha. Alright.
This trash container is locked. The body is downwind from here. The lieutenant leans in to inspect the lock. Force time isn't happening. You've jammed the pry bar under the lid, but it just isn't bending. There's a creaking sound as the pry bar slips under the lid. You hang.
The quality of metal is not the problem. From what I see, it's sturdy enough.
Unsatisfying, hurtful. You hear a ringing sound, but not quite hollow. There's a creaking sound as the pry bar slips under the lid. You hang from it like a moron, huffing and puffing. Clearly the technique is wrong.
Let's ask the manager for the key. This is clearly not work.
Alright, so we will try with the body again, and then we'll throw up and we'll see what happens.
There he still is, looking right through you.
Active decay.
He's about to blow! Cock's gonna blow!
The smell is repulsive. It pushes in from your mouth.
Lovely. Ugh. Man.
You feel a great force ringing from your stomach. Your body curls and pushes it out, burst by burst, until a pool of vomit lies under your feet, and your throat stings from the stomach acid.
Keep it. The hangover is clearly making this worse for you. You could use some ammonia to clear your head. There is freight nearby, east of the hostel. They usually have a small apothecary. If they don't... There's a greenhouse here, and...
Acquiring ammonia will provide a modifier to the white check.
An inconspicuous pile of the roofing material, Eternite. Because there's a secret door hidden behind the panels of Eternite. There it is. You see a shabby little door.
Nice. So, can I get into the greenhouse from here?
What is this then?
Alright, so we're gonna end up asking for that, for the key from that dude anyway. Get out of the way or get fucked. Okay. Alright, so we're out here. Oh, we're on the roof though. We can't, well, we can't hop down. So I guess we gotta go into that building. That looks like the back door of another building over there. And then we can access the greenhouse from there. I'm trying to point at that, see what that says, but doesn't seem to be letting me from here. So we'll go ahead and wait, what's that? There's a crate there too. Can we stop? Yeah, we can. Awesome. Alright.
Looks like someone left his tarpaulin cloak hanging on the railing here.
Yes. It's probably yours. It bears the RCM insignia, and you have a habit of being careless with your equipment. You could probably make the jump. You look like you've done some track and field in your day. The cloak? I do think it's yours, yes. As to whether you should go for it?
8% chance.
Well,
I don't think I'll do that.
Doesn't seem too dangerous. 2 major stops. Whenever you're ready to do it, I'll be right behind you.
It would be easier to get through it.
Floating in the wind. Who knows what its pockets may hide? The wind is aggressive up here. The lieutenant looks at the enormous crane towering in the distance. Then he turns back to the sad piece of fabric flapping in the wind.
Huh. I'm gonna get fucked up here.
No, no. That's still too high. What were you thinking? You're not a gymnast. You're a boxer. And you've climbed way too high up there. You could have died there. Shit. I'm failing you. This was a part of our deal.
Hey,
Alright,
hey,
so we actually...
What happened? I understand. We can always come back when you are feeling better. It's just a cloak.
See, I have a feeling that my badge and stuff might be in there. But we need to get into that building to be able to do that. What is this? Restoration pillars. Are we? Well, we can't walk through here. Isn't that how we got there in the first place? No, we were on the roof of this place. So go ahead and go there. Yeah, I do have a feeling that my badge and stuff might be in that cloak. So we'll definitely have to go back and check that later. Come out of here for now. Alright guys, well I think I'm going to end part 1 right here. We haven't made too much in terms of progress for our investigation yet. Actually, you know what? Let's go in and ask the clerk for the key before we do that, and then we may be able to open that at least and check that before the end. We'll see what happens now with this guy.
You should totally sing karaoke here, the first chance you get. Your emotions need to be expressed.
Trying to talk to this dude.
Can I help you? Mine? No, it belongs to the Whirling in Rags.
Thank you for clearing the debt.
Why? To keep the hobos and drunks out. That's why. And the neighbors too. They put their trash there and they don't pay for the garbage company.
I thought as much. And are you the only party with access to the trash container?
Well, yes. Us and the garbage disposal company.
It seems a little callous, doesn't it? Something stirs in you. Prod at him and find out.
What do you need them for?
It concerns the case. Please cooperate.
Just bring them back once you're done, please.
Alright, good. Let's not bother saying anything else to him. He was cooperative, so we can go ahead and open that up now. I don't know if I've mentioned yet, but the music in this game is awesome.
The sliding lid as a padlock that says,
real, like, real nicely atmospheric and
with a well-oiled don't.
Just suits the game really well, you know.
The smell of rotten food rises to greet you. You see soggy cartons, dirty rags, and organic waste.
We're just in time. This hasn't been emptied for over a week.
Among the threadbare kitchen towels, something catches your eye. A pair of denim trousers. As the legs of the slime-covered jeans begin to unspool from the garbage, a rank corpse smell fills the air.
Oh, dear.
The victim's clothes? Drop them in here, officer. Guitar marked blue jeans. Pockets empty or empty. He wore them with a belt, too. A white belt. The loops appear stretched, but the belt is missing. That's it. Do you see anything else in there? I haven't...
Something slimy catches your eye. A drab, long-sleeved shirt, olive-colored, appears from the food waste, dripping with pus.
This is a military-type overgarment. No label or serial number. This is the kind of rib-knit shirt that's worn over light armor to conceal it in an urban scenario. Anything more?
The rest of the rags are just kitchen variety waste. A yellow old mug that catches your eye. But other than that...
All right. We should go to Gart again and ask if he knows who put the clothes in the trash. It could be as simple as someone from the hostel cleaning the yard. Or that one. I'd advise against confronting that force.
The lieutenant nods, then looks back into the trash container. You see milk and
I
egg
think I'll
waste
take
with
that
one broken
mug,
egg
but
in
we'll
it.
see.
Some pasta wrapper. Picking up the soggy packages
We'll
somehow
see what
feels
else is in
familiar.
there first.
A box falls into pieces in your hands. Batiste Soleil cereal. There are plastic pasta packages below, and turbo noodles. Nothing of note,
noodles.
however.
I'm gonna actually get some noodles right after I do this stream. Some ramen noodles. Search the food
It's just
waste.
organic waste, cold and slimy on your hands. Apple and potato peels mostly. Unidentified sludge, and the occasional chicken bone thrown in for good measure.
But hey. But hey, what?
Nothing. It's nothing. Nothing.
Okay.
What's this? A blue piece of plastic sticks out from the apple peels. It's shiny. Looks like the corner of something. Something larger. A clipboard. A blue plastic clipboard with moist papers hanging from it. They look badly damaged, but you can still make out forms and notes. Written in a man's
Is that my
handwriting.
police documents? Written in a man's handwriting? How can you tell?
Officer, is that your paperwork? It is. Look, the plastic has the RCM street grid on it.
Yes.
You've even got an autopsy form in there. If you don't mind my asking, how could you have let your paperwork end up in the trash? Understood.
All right.
You pick out a broken mug with an oddly racist depiction of the yellow man frolicking in saffron, only in its social sensibility.
You've acquired an interactable item. Investigate this item further by going to the Interact tab in your inventory.
The container sounds a muffled gong.
That's one thing off the list. You said you didn't want to talk about...
It's just a racist mug. What's there to read here? Not much. Oh boy, here we go. What are you going to say about a broken, tossed-away mug that you dug out of the garbage?
I'm gonna go ahead and go with this. The mug didn't belong in the trash. It was just a funny mug. Can anyone laugh anymore?
You're that kind of detective. Why don't you get back to your case?
So I wonder, I feel like there's something I'm missing with that though, because why was it
interactive. That's strange. Alright, well, that's gonna do it for part 1, guys. I'm really enjoying this game so far, actually. There's obviously a bit of a wild mystery afoot here. And I hear,
call box with a matrix of
for some reason, I always hear that this game, like the storytelling in it is insane, and that it's really something to behold and something that's really special. So I'm definitely intrigued to keep on playing this. And obviously because I'm intrigued as well already by the case, I want to, solve more of this. So I'd definitely say I'll be doing a part 2 of this pretty soon. I'm heading off for a couple of days now. Gonna do some traveling, but I'll be back soon enough, and I'll probably do another stream, or if not on PS4, on my PS1 or whatever. I'll do something else soon, some animation maybe. But yeah, if you want to see Disco Elysium, be sure to like the video, leave a comment. Don't put any spoilers or anything like that if you've played the game, but let me know what you think overall, and I'll catch you next time.